Sega.
Captain of the Blood Ravens. My chapter is in ruins. The sector is at war. Its worlds under siege. Chaos spreads, consumes us all. Here we will make our final stand. Here, there will be retribution.
Hey Internet, welcome back to another short series of gameplays of mine. And I would like to play Warhammer 40k Dawn of War 2. And this is the standalone add-on. That's called Retribution. So there's an original Warhammer 40k Dawn of War 2, and this was published some time later. But I'm going to play this one because I want to show the multiplayer aspects of this game. And well, first of all, let me introduce it a little bit. And this is a Dawn of War 2 from 2009 originally, and this Retribution followed in 2011, and it introduced some new factions you can play, and introduced a little bit different mechanics, but not too much. So it's really close to the original Dawn of War 2 game. And it was, as already mentioned, published in 2011, and this was by THQ. So this is a company that's not function anymore, and THQ was in California, USA. But now it's published by under the name of Sega in Tokyo, Japan, and it was developed by Relic Entertainment, a very well-known name in the gaming industry, I think. And Relic Entertainment is in Vancouver, Canada. Alright, and I would like to play this game and show this game in internet on my channel, because this was the game I started with. Well, I played it when it came out a little bit later. I think I started in 2011 already. Maybe 2012, and I just tried this game out, and I was never much into Warhammer 40k. So I can tell with the years now that have come, because I already made a let's play of or a gameplay of Warhammer 40k Space Marine, and I uploaded a lot of multiplayer parts, and this is fun as well. So I started to maybe a little bit love this Warhammer 40k lore, this universe. And it's really extremely bizarre, and but it's alright. It's a nice fiction, I think. And all my knowledge of Warhammer 40k started with this game in large, because okay, I heard before I played this game, I heard of Warhammer and the Warhammer 40k universe, and I knew that there was a tabletop game, and I knew there were Space Marines and things like that. But I never played this tabletop game, and I knew that there were kind of these Warhammer 40k stores in cities where you can go in and watch people playing this tabletop game, and there were all these miniatures. And I never did that. I never was much into that, and maybe I'm lucky that I didn't spend. Well, people spend a lot of money by times to build their army of miniature plastics, and it's alright. I don't want to bash this, and as I mentioned, I started to love this Warhammer 40k fiction. I think it's great, and well, what this game means to me, it's like well, if you play this game, you need some fantasy and fancy, and you have all these little miniatures, and I think it's great to have all these small statues. And if you imagine yourself into this tabletop game, but this game, the series, Dawn of War 2 especially, brought this, well, to life, more or less, on the screen, alright? And I think, well, I really felt like I understand now how this Warhammer 40k universe would look like if you had a film of it, alright? A movie of it, let's say that. Alright. and I love it very much. I think there's a little bit more story that one could tell behind this game, and the developer especially, I think he transferred the genre of real-time strategy RTS games to a new level by introducing this, as far as I learned it, this kind of squad-based unit system. And you have here squads. The units you recruit are normally squads, and they come in, let's say, from 3 to 9 models, for example. So this is the size of a squad that you can recruit, and each individual of this squad behaves well individually. And so this doesn't mean it's not like the old real-time strategy games where you have, let's say, recruit a unit and there are four individuals exactly the same and they move the same and they behave the same. And this is a nice aspect of this game. This gives some more reality or realness feeling to it. So I never would ever imagine how a world would like where Warhammer 40k is real. Then this game brought this to me, and well, I know there's by far better today modern, even CGI movies of this. Look for Patterson. I think the name is Patterson on YouTube, and he created Astartes, the movie. And I think this was just a fan-based fiction, but as far as I heard the news about it, he got recruited by, well, Games Workshop, the right holders of Warhammer 40k universe, and maybe the developers originally back many years ago. All right, so much to do, so much to say it before, and I just wanted to explain why I would like to play this game. And well, I can't play much, well, I can't play any modern game right now because I'm away from home and I just have a very bad personal computer with me. But this game is from 2011, and well, my PC makes it, and he can cope with it. And so I thought of getting this out and showing some gameplays of this game, and especially for this Warhammer 40k Retribution standalone edition to Dawn of War 2. There are two modes. You can play in multiplayer, and multiplayer means real matches against other people, and you can choose a faction. And these factions are, well, I would like to show them briefly. You can choose to play Space Marines or the Imperial Guard, and you can play Chaos Space Marines, Eldars, and Orcs, and the Tyranids. All right, and this is for a real multiplayer match, but I'm a bit afraid of directly now starting with a multiplayer match because I tried it, and there's still people are playing this game, and there are still people going on. I can't tell you exactly. I think this means there are 71 or about 60 to 70 users right now playing this game from 2011. So at least what you can say is these are hardcore fans of this game, most probably, and they all are very cunning and they have the best abilities in this game, and you won't stand a chance if you would have to play against them alone. But normally it's like 6 players matches that are created, and so you have 3 versus 3, and you could try it if you never played this game. If I'm talking to people who already played this game and are pros themselves, so excuse me for this long introduction. And I don't understand this because there's another number indicated here, and this is 473 players online. And might be this is just the overall for all, well, I don't know, maybe for all Sega or maybe for all Dawn of War series players. I think it's rather more probably that there are 62 users right now online who play this game. And so you normally already always have people to play with if you like to do this yourself. And I'm going to show in my first gameplay part in this series for Dawn of War 2 Retribution the mode that's online multiplayer mode. It's called The Last Stand. Play an action-based cooperative game online, and you choose one hero. You're only playing one unit, and this is kind of commander of a faction. I don't want to play this Hive Tyrant. It's from the faction of Tyranids, and well, I've played a lot of matches in this game, and so you can choose between 8 commanders, and this is because they added 2 more factions that are not playable as a complete faction in a normal multiplayer match. And this is I think this is a Tau. I even haven't bought this. It's paid DLC. And this is a Necron. 2 more were added later on. But I want to play one of my, well, they all have different play styles. First of all, let me tell you this. And I thought of how to explain this game, and I think it's important to understand there are 2 modes that make a great, well, characteristics for how you have to play and what you expect from this game. And I would like to go by the line that you can either have melee combat, so hand-to-hand combat, or let's say close combat weapons combat, and you can have long-range combat, so gun combat, whatever. So, and Warhammer 40k universe has both in it, and I think this is an important thing to understand, that there are heroes that are more well, every hero can wield probably both possibilities. All right, I'm talking too much and I'm losing myself. I'm gonna show you the Farseer, this wonderful, beautiful lady here, and you can even choose its lore backed up, and you can even choose a craft world that's where certain, well, these are Eldar, this is the race of the Eldar and where they come from, and which is their home craft world. Okay, I choose her. I played a lot of her, and I like probably this character you can choose the most. And this, because it's a playstyle, you are rather, well, in very general computer game, how to say, words and termini technicus. This is a rather support character, all right? And there are 20 levels. You can skill them up about over 20 levels, and you start with level 1. Let's see, I haven't played, never ever played, for example, the Magpie, I guess. I'm still in level 1, I've made no XP, and well, you have to grind a lot this game to become level 20. And for every and each level you pass, you get a new ability. And this is displayed by different weapons. You get a new weapon, let's say on the 3rd level, on the 9th level, and so on and so forth. And there are different new perks or abilities or weapons you get with every single level you achieve. And I don't want to go through all of this, and I think I'll just show you the general gameplay. And this is in my loadout. If there are any people watching this gameplay video, then they probably know what I'm doing or wielding here. Maybe I'm show a little bit. I've got the rune armor. I of course got the grand ability Eldritch Storm. This is one of the most powerful abilities. I think it's level 20 when you get this. So every single character has a kind of large area total destruction effect, and this is my effect. But I like to play her with 2 abilities that are not very often seen, I think, and this is group teleport, so you can teleport yourself and all bystanding, well, players, team players, teammates with you. And I got this conceal ability. That means you can really create a kind of, well, it's camouflage field, and you get invisible, and the all the enemies, the waves that come and that you have to beat are played and controlled by the AI. Well, I just start now. I think I told a lot and spoke too much already. Well, it's quite some time ago that I made the last new Let's Play or gameplay, and maybe I'm not used to it anymore to be more economic. It's alright. It's just a weekend and I just finished work, and so I'm on to play a game. I have a little bit stress relief. All right. So maybe I won't be able to. No, I thought of. Well, there are 2 possible outcomes that I thought of that could happen. Oh wait, I'm just gonna read them. and I'm going to tell them which map is played. There are two possible maps. Oh, and it's the Blood-Dyed Colosseum. And as far as I understand it, the one who's on the top of this list is the host of the match, and he sees the correct map. The others don't really know which map is. And another one is the Anvil of Khorne. I think Khorne is one of the 4 evil top gods and chaos gods. And well, I don't want to explain the lore of Warhammer 40k. It's a nice lore, and there are so many lore wits on YouTube. I would recommend. I started and had a much joy of it listening to Luetin. All right, there we are, and this is me. I'm a Farseer lady, and there are 2. All right, you just move around and you attack. As already mentioned, there's first combat and there's long range combat. And in this stage, the first stage is on the right and left, becoming already. I'm here with a Chaos Soldier, and I'm with a Space Marine. And I think I totally forgot the start screen where our was match. Probably I could have paid attention to which level they were, but I assume they are level 20 as well. Or very high level. Okay, I'm a step. The step can move from distance. The speed bar is my right character going down because I got shot by 2 hits. My weapon is very stuck because the only lot of text very low tier enemy.
They have much to answer for.
But I'm talking too much. Maybe I will have to resort to talk a little bit less. As we progress further into this wave base. Okay, third race. It's these Eldar. It's the same race that I have a character of. And I'm going to close it for some. I have a special ability that's called War. That can make a kind of make me invincible. So I guess what that means as long as I have this. It's like breaking all these abilities that you have are activated by your energy. So you not only have life, health, and energy, and for every single action you do with your special abilities, you have to play with your energy. Okay, level 4. This is the first special level because this is the normal way how it works out, and there are 3 special enemies. And this is a Space Marine captain, as we have 1 hour, but we have to fight them. There are 2. These are called carries. Oh my god!
Our Farseer is incapacitated. The foe seeks to deprive us of a vital resource point.
Alright. Thank you very much. Okay, you can revive each other. This is very important. And this game becomes really hard.
The foe seeks to deprive us of a vital resource point.
So these are these things. They give you multipliers when you have more points to get here. Alright. So I started talking about 2 possible outcomes that could happen. First of all, there's a known bug in this game that never been solved. Probably won't be solving. I'm gonna show a special ability of mine. This is the master ability. It's called Eldritch Storm and I'm just enjoying it. That's my overkill ability that I have. Alright, and that's what I meant. So you can see those little models and this is how it's good and very close to how I would imagine Warhammer 4K with the real would look like. It's nice done, it's alright. It's not state of the art. And I'm aware that it's a third part of Dawn of War, but as far as I know it wasn't very well adopted by the community. They changed the gameplay a lot. I have to be more careful. Really, maybe I have to
The purpose of a vital resource point.
So there are two buildings. You can enter these buildings and you are at least safe because everything, one of the special abilities of Chaos Sorcerer that I'm playing with, it's him. Oh nice, very nice. You can customize the look and you get a very nice armor. Blue with gold.
The foe seeks to deprive us of a vital resource point.
Wave 9 is another very important wave. It's not bad to have this in mind. There comes really a super mass of enemy. Well, there's a certain enemy group. This is our bench. This is spam of bandits in this level. I see that this whole red arm with other units well known in the 100k universe. Science special. Alright. We made it. I could explain quite a lot. It would be too much. That everything is less part of this game. I probably know a lot of these units because I played this game. So when you play every single faction in real multiplayer matches where you play faction against faction. This is hard wave now because we are facing space and they're all not now boss fights. They're not fighting with boulders anymore, but not and they do a hell lot of damage. I'm gonna do a kind of special format now.
The foe seeks to deprive us of a vital resource point.
I'm gonna teleport my
The foe seeks to deprive us of vital resource points.
teammate out of the danger area, and I'm gonna cast this kind of concealment. So he could stay in there and he would be safe. No one would attack him. Maybe he didn't got it, but it's alright. No, he got it.
They have much to answer for.
Our allies' infantry perishes.
Witness the storm.
Our
I'm gonna
allies
finish the
suffer
rest half of my Eldritch Storm.
They will lie in a mound.
I think my teammates are very,
They will lie in a mound.
well, they're probably close. I'm gonna have to run a little bit. I'm gonna have to
Our allied soldiers die when they stand.
one of my teammates died.
Our allies' infantry perishes.
I'm gonna teleport him out. I'm gonna revive him. So I can even revive
Hands
him
that
without
kill can also cure.
having the fear to get attacked and to attract the attention of all the enemies that are around.
The foe seeks to deprive us of vital resource points. Our allies suffer casualties. Our allied soldiers die where they stand.
I have a little of a problem.
The foe seeks to deprive us of vital resource points.
Where's our chaos source? There.
It shall be so. Hands that kill can also cure.
So I see this as my first task. I'm here to revive my teammate. Because I'm not that strong character to heal and all that like that.
And stronger.
Take care of the violence and the focusing the enemy. They're not facing me. And I can shoot them from behind, do some damage like this. Alright, there you can see a Dreadnought fighting a Orc boss. No, that's what I mean, that all of this is very nicely animated. Okay, alright, we're already in 12.
They will lie in a mound.
I'm very weak character, so I have to be really careful.
They will lie in a mound.
Come on, I have to shoot these. No,
The foe seeks to deprive us of vital resource points.
Shall be so.
So that's a bad position to lay down. No, that's not good.
The foe seeks to deprive us of vital resource points.
Alright, I made it. I can at least revive them. And I'm concealed, so I can replenish my energy. That's good.
Are called for.
I think we can go on a little more. We don't have to get to. Well, the game ends if we are all three dead at the same time.
I shall show you the fruits of the witch path.
Like this, I think it's a more great one.
They have much to answer.
But they're very strong. They will kill me with 2 blows. Right a minute. But it's getting harder, alright? We're just with level 13. The enemies they got their best units coming. The higher the level.
This orcish force needs pleasure.
Okay, I can do something special right now. I do this temple. Another way that I can have my input. The problem at this stage is that coming out I forgot the name.
Deal with those orcs.
But there are 2 kind of effects that enemy weapons can have on you. Your weapons can have on the enemy. And this is first of all, it's knockback. So you get hit. But you get stats in the option, right?
The focus is to rise the vital resource point.
I set the way victory. Tyrannies deserve death.
The focus is to rise the vital resource point.
Alright. Maybe if you recognize one part of my head goes down, which is a really explosive but I would never do it. The best thing that I can do at this Farseer is, or another order. So these are squads that have... Oh yeah, there are two things that can happen to you. Knockdown means suppression. Lose control about your character. You are very limited.
The focus is to deprive us of vital resources.
but it costs me energy, and I can't do this all the time. And there's a little kind of this lasts for a certain time, and it ends then. And before it ends, it hasn't renewed the ability. It has a cooldown. So there's a small.
Fall under the weight of eons.
Oh, this is not a very important weight. We have to fight our very own clones now.
Our allies have prepared.
Oh no, they got their own red. So we have to play against AI, and they have exactly the same.
Victory.
Oh no, this is too dangerous for me. I have to get him out of here, and I have to revive my... So I couldn't do this alone.
No foe escapes us. Victory.
Too much right now, I think I'm really having problems. Maybe this can easily be done. I do see that. We are not able to manage to fight win against our own. Can also cure. We could try to work better as a team and to have a focus on one of them. Space Marine, alright.
Accept nothing but victory! It shall be so!
Our Farseer is incapacitated.
No, we died. I don't know why. Okay, that's it.
Somewhere we went astray.
That's it for this part. Oh, it was a very long part. I talked too much. I'm sorry for this. We lost. Well, it's now... I haven't played this for... I think I got it out for a month ago. And, well, there's some stats, how many units I've killed. I've killed by far less units than my teammates, of course. I'm just a supporter. I died 2 times and they died a lot more than me, but that's alright. I'm a supporter. I feel like this character, this hero I chose for this match is rather support role. And I love this role, alright? I'm gonna end this gameplay right now. This is by far too long. It will take me very long to upload this, but I think I'm gonna play some more parts of this, and I would even like to show the original game, Warhammer 40k Dawn of War 2. Remember, this Warhammer 40k Retribution is just a standalone add-on, and it added some more, I think, how to call this? Mechanics, and they revamped the multiplayer as far as I know, and they added 2 more factions. Alright, and I think all of this feeling of this game and the immersion it creates, the seeing these little models run around and how these Space Marines slash with their cane swords incoming orcs, for example, how Eldar warp spiders shoot there. I don't know what they shoot. This kind of ninja stars. All right, I'm gonna end this. I'm talking too much, and I think I make one more last stand at least, and maybe I'm gonna try myself in multiplayer, but I'm gonna lose badly in this. And maybe I'm definitely not going to play this campaign of Dawn of War 2 Retribution, because I thought this was not better than the original Dawn of War 2. It might rather turn out that I'm going to have a look into this campaign of, also single player campaign of Dawn of War 2. And I loved it very much when I played it back in the days. Thank you very much for watching. By far too long part. I'm sorry for this. Apologize. And we see us next time. Have a nice evening. Bye.